Hi guys, my name's Abby if you didn't already, and today I'm gonna be showing you my shoe collection. Please don't mind the redness on my face. I drink coffee and caffeine makes my cheeks red, so I don't really think this video needs that much of an explanation, so let's just get right on into it. So we'll start out with the pair of shoes that kind of like, you know, started it all. They were customizable Kyrie 4s. Hold on, it's kind of a struggle to get this box open because my nails. Ooh, these are them. As you can see, they're crusty, dusty, busty, musty, rusty. I wore these things every single day freshman year. Well, not every single day, but you know what I mean, most days. I wore these a lot freshman year, and I don't know what I was thinking with the colors, honestly. Like, it kind of looks like clown shoes. It's giving McDonald's, it's giving Ronald McDonald. I never wear them anymore, but these are kind of what started like my whole, what do you want to call it, love for shoes. I started out liking basketball shoes. Like, I was really into Kyrie's when I first started like getting into shoes and everything. So, but yeah, these were the pair of shoes that got me into other shoes. They were very, very, very well loved, and I will never get rid of these. Like, I'll keep them forever just because they like have a special place in my heart because they got me into shoes and I just wore them all the time freshman year. Alright, the next pair is these Nike 270s. These are the shoes that I wear to the gym. Like, I use these as my gym shoes. I sometimes wear them to school. I don't really try to keep them clean just because they're like, you know, like an everyday shoe. Next up, we have another pair of Air Max 270s. These things are also crusty, musty, dusty, busty, rusty. These are also a pair of like everyday shoes. Like, if I don't feel like wearing a pair of like my nicer shoes, like I'll throw in these. They're my beaters. If you're not really into shoes or anything, beaters are like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. Beaters are like shoes that you don't care like what happened to them. Like, if you don't care if they get dirty, they're just like a pair of shoes you wear every day, shoes you can just slip on. Alright, next up we have my only pair of Kyrie 5s. Like I said, when I first got into shoes, I was really into Kyrie's. These things haven't been worn in a while either. I kind of grew out of Kyrie's. Like, I still like them, but I just don't wear them as much. Next up we have this pair of high top Air Forces. Tad bit creased right there, but you know, it happens, they're shoes. I wore these a lot my sophomore year, but I did manage to keep them very clean, so very proud of myself for that. Next up, we have my Jordan 3 Racer Blues. Now these are my children. I love these shoes. I got them for Christmas, like this past year, so Christmas 2021. I don't really know what else to say about these shoes, except for the fact that I am obsessed with them. Alright, next up we have my Dunk High Kentuckys. These I also got this past Christmas. Love them so much. Alright, next we have my Gucci slides. These are kind of getting crusted, busted, and dusted. They're like pretty dirty. Yeah, they've been worn a lot, so they're kind of getting a little crusty, busty. Alright, next up we have my Jordan 11 Low Snakeskins. These also hold a special place in my heart because they were my first pair of Jordans. They're just a tad bit dirty, but you know, like I said, they're shoes. They're gonna get dirt on them. Alright, next up we have my Jordan Jumpman Pros. Now these, I haven't worn these since probably sophomore year. Don't really know what else to say about these shoes. Alright, next up we have my pair of Jordan Max Aura. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's A-U-R-A. I think it's Aura or something. I don't know. I don't really wear these shoes that much anymore either, but they too hold a special place in my heart. Alright, next up we have my Air Force Ones. They're just like the plain white ones, but there's black on the bottom and then there's black lining. They are just a tad bit creased right there, but it's alright. I love these shoes because, as everyone knows, Air Forces go well with every outfit. You can pretty much pair them with anything. Next up, we have my favorite pair of shoes out of my whole collection. My Jordan 1 Royal Toes. I got them for Christmas 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. Alright, next up we have my Michigan Dunk Highs. I got these shoes for my birthday last year, and they also mean a lot to me because, I mean, if you can't tell, Michigan is my favorite college. I played there in November. Really hope I get accepted. Looking around my room right now, there's so much Michigan stuff everywhere, so I obviously had to get these. All right, next up we have my Jordan 1 Volt Golds. I impulse bought these shoes when I just felt like I needed another pair of shoes. That's about it. I don't really know what else to say about them, but I do really love these. Next up we have my Nike Blazers. I just got these for Christmas, this past Christmas. I've only worn them a couple times so far, so they're still pretty clean. I love them because just like Air Forces, you can pretty much pair them with any outfit, go with anything. Alright, the last pair I'm gonna be showing you is my Nike Vapor Maxes. These are kind of like a second pair of beaters. Like when I don't feel like wearing a pair of like my nicer shoes, I kind of just throw these on. Not really much to say about them, but I do like them. Alright, there you have it. That is my entire shoe collection. I just wanted to say I'm very, very grateful for all of the shoes that I have. Nobody asked, but my favorite kind of shoes are either Jordan 1 highs or Dunk highs. I like lows, but they just don't look good on me like at all. Like I tried to pair on before and I was like, no, I just can't pull them off. On other people, they look great, just not me. Like I've seen so many people and I'm like, yes, like they look so good on some people, but me, no. Also, I know mids get a lot of hate, but I actually don't think they're that bad. I personally just wouldn't buy a pair of mids myself because again, they don't look good on me. They just get a lot of hate that I don't really feel like they deserve. They're like decent. I'll give them like a 6 out of 10, maybe 7. 6 or 7 out of 10. They're just not for me. You know, everybody has their own opinions. They're just not for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.